British sandwiches used to be all about butties, door stoppers and meal deal tuna mayos, but in recent years a new wave of cult businesses have blown up online with stacked US deli style sandwiches. I want to find out why they're such a phenomenon. Are they actually any good? And can you really make a regional American staple work in the north of England? I'm Jimi Famurewa, a restaurant critic and food journalist. Throughout this series, each episode features obsessive chefs and creators turning digital hype into real-world success. So we're on the outskirts of Leeds, in Bramley, on a busy road, outside a car garage, and every fibre of my being is telling me we're in the wrong place. But then you look over there, and there's a beautifully realised US-style deli that's one of the hottest sandwich spots in the entire country. Chris?
Yes?
The man behind Silver's Deli?
Yeah.
So incredible, so unlikely.
I was just going to the supermarket and I saw this was going up for auction, this building. So I popped in, got the owner's number, and yeah, he said I could have the shop. So I was working 9 to 5, coming here at 5:30, working till like 1 in the morning. I just did that for like 4 months.
How did you actually learn to do that stuff? Was it
YouTube.
online? Right, okay.
We'd not actually made a sandwich before we opened.
Hang on, I feel like I need a moment here.
You know, I'm obsessed with food trends. Recently diagnosed with ADHD, so I get really obsessive. I just went a big deep dive into it. I got so obsessed with the giardiniera and how to make it and the process of it and the curing of the vegetables in salt for 3 days.
Do you think it's fair to say that if it hadn't have been for social media, hadn't been for YouTube, it wouldn't exist?
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
I think social media is such a powerful tool now. The pressure of delivering is probably the hardest thing. You know, having a queue of 200-300 people.
Is that how big it can
Yeah. I don't get stressed by the queues. I get stressed by thinking, well, they've waited maybe 2-3 hours for this sandwich. It's got to be perfection. Service. I think the best thing we do is the everything sandwich. I love bacon, sausage and egg, like who doesn't? But for me, trying to elevate that and put it into a sandwich was quite difficult.
So,
toasted brioche.
Toasted brioche.
So on the bottom we put ketchup.
Brilliant.
And this is a spiced mayo. So I'm going to come on to the eggs now. A couple of cubes of butter.
Why was it for you that like a scrambled?
I just love the texture. It's the only egg we do. We don't do fried, we don't do poached.
Right, have you had people ask?
Yep. And we just say no. Double sausage patty.
You make these yourself?
One of the reasons was when you're eating a sausage, they often fall out of the sandwich.
Yeah.
You know, we can smash these out fast because they cook fast.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of places will cook and reheat. I don't like to do that. So I just warm the cheddar a little bit.
Okay, and that goes
and that will
on
just
top.
kind of blanket the eggs and stop them from falling out. Right. And then we have caramelised onion. This is a bacon, sausage and egg sandwich. Yeah. That's all it is, you know. But I think we've just taken it up a level and you'll see.
Okay. I mean, oh my God. I think I might need some more napkins. Every element of it works. You get that pillowy sweetness of the brioche. The sausage is like salty and piercing and has herbs and garlic. And then you get that soft egg, which is just like so light and beautifully done.
And a big focus for me was I wanted to make everything in-house because then no one can replicate what we do.
Talk to me a little bit about the northern influence as well.
Yeah, selling sausage rolls and Yorkshire tea. You know, you've got to give people what they want. You can't, I think if you go too deep into it, then you almost look like you're just copying a culture, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
We've got to be our own thing. We've got to stand alone, you know.
God bless YouTube. God bless the internet. God bless Silvers.
To work as hard as we do in this industry, you know, it's not a 9 to 5. 5-10 years ago, margins, it was sitting around 10%. And now, you're lucky if you're breaking even. It's killing hospitality. It's absolutely killing it. Because there's only so much you can charge. You know, we're not cheap, but we use really good quality ingredients. We have to charge that. All of my cold sandwiches are non-vatable. That was one of the reasons why I opened this.
So you're kind of ahead of the curve in that way.
You know, and I pay my staff well. And that's really important to me.
So here we go. Here is the Pistachio Pig. The texture is the thing that really jumps out to you. Crunch from the onions, crunch from the hoagie crumb, the sort of al dente bite of the peppers. Really, really delicious. Silvers is just a very, very special place. It's a testament to like DIY culture and the fact that if you build it and you build it brilliantly, people will come. Bada Bing, a phrase popularised by the actor James Caan in The Godfather, a fictional strip club in The Sopranos, and now an amazing sandwich shop in the heart of Manchester. Let's go in. Bada Bing is initially a lockdown project, but then you shut down.
Because it's such like a, you know, a catchy name and it's a little bit of a viral thing going on at the time, we got so busy so fast that we weren't really ready for it.
We were getting up at 4 in the morning, baking all the bread.
Wow.
And then we both worked in different restaurants, working with good chefs, asking questions. This is when we landed on this, really, and people were obsessed with us when we reopened again.
You really sort of keyed into this US kind of deli style.
When someone comes in from like New Jersey and they're like, this is like just as good, it is pretty like,
we were never looking for that, but like it's so amazing.
No, it is a nice feeling,
It's still authentic, you know what I mean? It's still taken influence from what they've already created.
What are the key things that you need to get right?
People always say with food, it's just good ingredients.
Bit of fat, bit of vinegar, maybe a little bit of heat, MSG. The sub-style roll that we use is the perfect vessel for a sandwich.
Josh, that is a handsome looking roll.
It's like a mixture of white flour, whole grain flour, malt powder, sugar and salt, oil and water.
What one am I going to try today?
So the Calabrian chicken Caesar. Caesar dressing with the Calabrian chilies in there. Next is some cos lettuce dressed in the Caesar sauce, and we make our own pickled onions, a good amount of those to cut through it because it's quite rich. Gonna drop the chicken in the fryer.
You fry those fresh every time?
Yeah. Wow. So we brine the chicken overnight and then bread it in the morning, give it a little bash to make it like a schnitzel situation, and then for the chicken we have like a little secret seasoning dust.
Can I try a bit?
Kind of tastes like
clean.
Kind of tastes like a crisp flavouring or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's good. Chicken goes on there.
Wow.
And then loads of parmesan. So we make our own chili oil, and then that's literally it. So.
Beautiful. Oh, cheers. Oh my god. It is so perfectly balanced. The bread is so soft and yielding. Good tickle of heat. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's going to be hard to top this.
Check on one chicken Caesar, one Bing.
We're not just a viral sandwich shop anymore. People come back and return. I think people like to see the changes in the menu and the little quirky little differences.
That kind of virality, was there a specific post or moment, or was there a kind of domino effect?
Everything just all happened at the same time, really. A couple of the local Manchester social media pages, they picked us up. We did something with Top Jaw at one point.
It's just like they're like cross sections and stuff like that as well. Like, it looks so good on a picture, like a cross section.
2 members of the cast of The Sopranos actually came here.
And I got a phone call off Sam, and he was just like, they're here.
The first time in my life I was nervous, to be honest. When you work in like a fancy restaurant like we've worked in, there's a certain type of clientele that you get in. Here it's like a hospital, you know what I mean? Like you get everybody in here, all walks of life, and characters. We get some serious characters in here, but we love it.
The only question worth asking, a sandwich shop called Bada Bing. Does Tony die at the end?
Surely he does.
Bada Bing then, it couldn't exist without social media. It's inspired by The Sopranos. Its owners have never been to any of the Italian-American spots that they're inspired by, but it's all about the brilliance of sandwiches. Good sandwiches aren't going anywhere, and neither is Bada Bing. I'm finding out so much about what's making these loaded US-style sandwiches such a viral phenomenon. So I'm going to try to turn those into my own recipes packed with Sainsbury's ingredients. If you can't get to America or Leeds, why not try one of my recipes coming up at the end of this video. It's all about the condiments. That's what I keep hearing about sandwiches, and that is what I'm going to find out about at Belly of the Beast. Chris makes his own Scotch bonnet ketchup. He makes pickles that have won awards. I'm going to go eat some more sandwiches, find out how he does it. Since we've been here, there's been multiple people going in and telling us what to order and how good things are.
There wasn't anybody else doing that deli style of sandwich, and I was like, well, I might as well have a go.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the bread that I wanted here So first of all, I had to figure out how to do that.
Right, and how did you learn?
By reading lots of books and watching lots of videos online.
Right. What's quite noticeable across different kind of viral food trends, people haven't always necessarily been to that country and experienced that food in its natural habitat, but
Yeah.
you have.
I often will try something and then try to emulate it after the fact. So whether it's something I've had years ago and it's just like a memory that I'm trying to recapture. The deli special, for example, it would be completely verboten for a lot of people to put mayonnaise on it.
Right,
but I'm
okay.
like, I just think it's better with
Yeah.
mayonnaise. Just like, ultimately, at the end of the day, I just want to make a sandwich that tastes well and eats well. So this is the Meatball Sub. So it's our signature bread rolls. But this is just mayonnaise, which
Okay.
goes on basically all the sandwiches. And then this is just a mozzarella mix.
What's the secret to a good marinara?
It's all about simplicity. This marinara is just onions, garlic, good tomatoes, tomato puree, and it's cooked until it tastes way better than it should do.
Okay, where are we now?
So the cheese is melted.
Okay.
The ball should be just about ready. So much of what makes the business work is the fine details. So everything is portioned out.
Yeah.
Even the meatballs as well. So then it just gets finished with parmesan.
Is this still quite a popular one?
This is one of the biggest selling ones online. To be honest, it's the sort of sandwich that you probably want to be eating at home on your own.
Yeah.
It's expensive to eat out nowadays.
Yeah.
But to get a sandwich, I mean, there's a lot of eating in it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it still feels like you're treating yourself,
Yeah.
but it's not necessarily going to break the bank.
Was there a moment when you realised I'm on something here, like we've really connected?
I just have this like opinion that if it's something that I want to, then there are probably other people like me who want it as well. There's so many loyal customers here now.
Yeah.
It's a small menu, but people come and they'll try the whole menu, then come back and start again, you know?
The sandwiches are made fresh. If there's heated elements, they're warmed up. And like that really is maybe what we don't necessarily have in the UK.
Here it always felt like a bit of an afterthought, a bit of a joke, you know?
Yeah.
Like this sort of idea that you're going to have a really depressing lunchtime sandwich. And I was like, well, why does that need to be the case?
Why have we just kind of like allowed that to happen?
Yeah, exactly. I would like to think it was possible to reach a point where people's expectations of sandwiches were just a bit higher.
That pan grattato is so good. It kind of forms into this crust around it. It's just like a delivery system for that flavour. Garlic, oregano. For a sandwich that looks really indulgent, it's quite simple and like the flavours aren't noisy, like it's really subtle.
Yeah.
Chris, this has been like an amazing sandwich-filled journey. I don't think I'd be eating this many sandwiches in the course of a couple of days, but it's been brilliant just to get a sense of like why this is connecting with people and the amount that you're putting into it. Thank you for letting me into your world and into the belly of the beast. Here we go.
Cheers.
That was amazing. Completely delicious. Now it's time to take all that inspiration and turn it into my own recipe, packed with Sainsbury's Taste the Difference ingredients. This sandwich is a bit of a mash-up between a Calabrian chili chicken parm I had in Manchester and a meatball sub that I had at Belly of the Beast in Newcastle. I've taken those two sandwiches, put them into a package that you can make easily at home and that really celebrates the excitement in the UK sandwich scene. Start with chicken mince, breadcrumbs, grated Taste the Difference Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. On my travels, I ate a lot of sandwiches and I saw a lot of Parmesan. This is right up there with the best of them. Italian herb seasoning. Mix them up with your hands, form into even balls, and then press them down until they're almost like little patties that will cook quicker and fit much neater into your finished sandwich. Cook them for about 8 to 10 minutes and fully cook through. Then it's time to go in with our secret weapon, that Taste the Difference Calabrian chili and fennel sauce. This is a shortcut to the sort of flavour that Chris was spending all that time over. It's a great hack. Stir in and just make sure it's warmed through. Make yourself a garlic butter, grated into softened butter with more of that Italian herb seasoning. Extra virgin olive oil, all stir together to combine until you need it. Now we get to build the sandwiches. So grab your ciabatta, split in half, spread one side with your lovely smoky garlic butter, spread another with a little of that Calabrian chili and fennel sauce, layer up your meatballs, and then we're gonna hit that with ragged hunks of beautiful, taste the difference mozzarella cheese. Dust all over with a generous grating of that Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Pop that under the grill for 3 to 4 minutes. Finally, pile it up with some shredded romaine lettuce for crunch. Pop that lid on, squidge it down, and tuck in. Listen, I may not have learned what gabagool is, I can't speak any Italian, but I'm very, very happy with this sandwich.